Is it working? Good morning, Ann. Hi, Mari. Hi, Grandma Nettie. Hey, I'm live. I got to be careful for this because my friend Dawn just gave me this yesterday and it's kind of low cut, so I got to be careful. So there's 17 people in here. Hi, Ann. Ann with a plan. I've already got 20. I've just got, like, how does that happen? Come on, Ann, you can do this. I'm going to try. I see Judy off in the background. Hopefully she doesn't get into any trouble. Yesterday, that little collar that she had on, she totally ripped that apart. Hi, Teresa, K29. Corey Stoner. Hi, Corey. How are you? Oh, my gosh. I can't believe. And it's easy. The chat little thingies just come up right over here, so that's wonderful. I'm sitting out here with the baby chicks. You can't see them right now, but I'll turn the camera around eventually and let you see them. So, yeah, this is awesome. I even took a shower for you guys today. I did. I love the chicks and Judy. I love them too. I'm happy you're here too. Hey, Tammy Cooley. Oh, I love my little piece of heaven too so much. Anyhow, yeah, I wash my hair for you guys. Well, I would shave my legs, but I don't have any hair on my legs. You know, once you get old. Hey, Francie from Finding Joy. Grandma Nettie, I think I already said hi to you. Once you get older, the estrogen drops and you don't have, like, too much hair on your legs. So that's a bonus of getting older. Hi, Sandy Wright. How are you? Been watching for a live for a long time. Oh, I love your spirit. Oh, well, I try and stay upbeat. It's when I feel downbeat, I just come and read your comments and I feel better. Hey, Minnesota gal. Anyhow, yeah, about the hair situation, that's good. That's good. So I don't have to shave my legs hardly ever. Hey, Star, how are you doing this morning? It's afternoon. Yeah, it's afternoon now. So I've got some lemonade here. It's delicious. Got up this morning. Hey, Vivian, how are you? Hello. So is this what happens normally is the first part of the stream? People just say hello and whatnot. Hello from New York. Hello, Lourdes Gonzalez. I'm the same with you, Ann. Yep. If I can't see it, it's not there, right? Hey, Mo, how are you? And Andy and Rigby. Yay! Rigby's here. Oh, you're from Anaheim, Corey. Well, I was born and raised in Lancaster, California. So do you know where that is? Yep. Hi, everybody. Hey, Hannah. I'm an oldie, too. I'm here. Well, define old, first of all. How old is old? You know what? I know I'm kind of in the shade, but hey, Donna. I'm putting my sunglasses on because I got blue eyes and I get photophobic and whatnot. Yeah, I was born and raised in Southern California. Well, no, I guess not really southern. It's kind of like in the middle. It's south of Bakersfield in the high desert where it was hot, but it wasn't humid. Wasn't humid. Well, you know what, Mo? I lived in Ohio from 1987 to last year, like right around this time. Yes, it's been a year almost a year, basically a year since I left Ohio, because when I left Ohio, I was in my van, working and living out of my van, and I drove down south to Kentucky, and I didn't know how far south I was going to go, so I decided I was going to stop at Daniel Boone National Forest, stayed there for a couple, 2-3 weeks. Did you? You lived in Lancaster? I tell you what, I bet you any money. Hang on a second. Can I scroll through these? Let me see. Just click that. The weather here this morning was beautiful. It was in low 60s and it was just really nice. Really nice. I had hot coffee actually. I didn't have my iced coffee, so yeah. I remember living in the high desert, man. It was interesting, very, very interesting. Was born and raised there. And then when I turned 18, shortly after that, I joined the Navy. And I went out to South Georgia. Oh, I bet you it's beautiful there in Virginia. Hi, Rural Readings. Northeast Tennessee, Linda? Yeah. Well, I'm in West Tennessee. West Tennessee. Yep, south of Jackson. Um, kind of northeast of Memphis, if you can kind of picture that area. But it's a beautiful day outside today. I hope it stays that way. I hope it doesn't start getting really super hot. It's Sunday, so I'm not gonna do any chores except for take care of the chickens. I don't know if Doreen is in here yet, but oh, that's in tomorrow's video, or was it in yesterday's? I can't remember. Well, she got me these little clippy things that make it easier for me to clip the netting onto the van door. So I'm trying to catch all your comments. Hannah, you're in Hanover, Pennsylvania. Snack capital. Oh, yeah. You are? Linda? Pigeon Forge. I've been there before. I love that place. I really do. Little Rock, California. Yep, I used to go to Little Rock, California. Gosh, these are fogging up already. I'm just going to try and... Hi, Journeys Past Light. Light ahead. So, like I said in that comment yesterday, the people who have the wrenches are just people who happen to have made recent comments. And Art, hey Art, hey Harley Storm, hey Kat, you're all here. Oh goodness, I'm so glad all my favorite people are here. So I don't know how to use the wrench thingies. I mean, I wouldn't even know how to like ban somebody or block somebody. So hopefully, if anybody knows how to do that, if somebody, hey Vicky, bad comes in, you know how to like block them or ban or take their message out or whatever. I don't want any spam or any bad stuff. So, let's see. Oops, sorry. I'm clicking around my screen so I can scroll through. Okay, Corey, thinking of any more critters? If so, what other animals you think about? Yes. I've got 4 white leghorn chickens right now, and yes, Hannah, I want to get a goat next, maybe a couple goats, but I want to make sure I can keep these chickens alive. I've oh, she's probably, oh goodness. I want to make sure I can keep these chickens alive before I take on, hey Misty, before I can, before I get anything else. You know, I want to get these chickens. I've only got 4 of them. I think that's enough for now. They're supposed to be prolific. Hey Randy, how are you? They're supposed to be prolific egg layers, and so hopefully they'll start laying sometime in November. 4 months. They'll be about 4 months old then. And I know that's early, but they say that leghorns lay a little bit earlier than other ones. So if I can keep these chickens, it's kind of like what your parents told you, you know, if you can keep this hamster alive for a year, then we'll get you a dog or we'll get you a cat or something like that. Well, it's the same thing. If I can keep these chickens alive until next year, and, you know, I mean, if I lose one of them or something, I'm not going to blame myself. But if I've got most of them, yes, pickled eggs. Hey, Feral, oh, hang on a second. Yes, Feral Gal. Awesome. Hi, Jen P. Oh, you guys are all here. Washington Prepper. Hi. Oh, this is so exciting for me. But anyhow, if I can keep those chickens, at least most of them alive until next year, then I want to get a goat or a couple of goats. But of course, you know, then I'll have to build a big pen for them. So, yes, larger animals, more problems. I'm going to say that, you know, I'm going to have to build a more formidable pen. And you know that, y'all know that I'm terrible at building things. So I'm going to have to learn some more stuff before I get any larger animals. But yes, they are, Mari. They absolutely are. And I want the goats for their milk, you know. I've heard it's good stuff. When I got Betty, when she was a little tiny puppy, she was only 4 weeks old, and her mommy died because she had some kind of sickness. Oh, you're welcome, Crystal. Anyhow, so I got her when she was 4 weeks old, and it was winter. I put her in my little coat, and I went to the store, and I got her a little baby bottle, and I got some goat's milk and stuff, and tried to start feeding her that. She wasn't having any of it. She just wanted dog food. She was already ready for dog food, so I got her some good dog food. So that was such a long time ago. What's the matter, Judy? What's the matter? Gosh, I wish I could just let her run loose, but you want to know what she would do? She would be right on over there to Mr. Lucas' property, because Mr. Lucas is like the animal whisperer. It doesn't matter if it's dogs, it doesn't matter if it's roosters or squirrels or birds. He has an array of birds over there, and they all just love him. They come right up to him, he whistles at them, and they all kind of like hover around, and he gives them some feed and stuff like that. So yeah, there's Judy. She's a handful, you guys. But you know what? Here's the thing. I think that she's been kind of acting out lately because I've been hyper focused on these chickens, and I've not been paying enough attention to her. So I need to pay more attention to her when I exercise her. And yes, he is Corey. He is an excellent neighbor. I just adore him, and his wife is just as precious. So anyhow, what was I saying? God, it sucks getting old. Judy is a new soul. She definitely is, but she needs love and attention just like any other animal does, and I've not been giving her enough. Her frisbee, she loved that frisbee, and I say loved as in past tense. Oh, hang on, Jessie, I'll answer that. She just chewed that thing up. She just chewed it up. So I'm gonna get her another frisbee and maybe make it be, I don't know, have it made out of something that isn't plastic, because that area over there that Judy's in right now, there is hi Diane! There's a lot of mushrooms over there. I just pulled like 3 out this morning that were, well, I mean, they're considered inedible, not necessarily poisonous, but if they were eaten, they would be bad. The cloth frisbees, that's a good idea. Anyhow, Mrs. Lucas is doing great. She is starting to bear a little bit of weight. They come to our house and a Kevlar frisbee, yep, and exercise her. So, I mean, it was such a bad fracture. And so she couldn't bear weight for the longest time, but now they're letting her bear just a little bit. And we're talking months here. It's been several months since she has been in the hospital. Anyhow, so she's doing great. Mr. Lucas is just so much happier. I mean, he's just all around happier because she's home. So that makes me happy. When she came home, I was going to make her some zucchini bread, but my zucchinis tasted, I don't know, kind of funny. And I don't have any more zucchinis because my squash bugs got all the plants. So I made her some apple fritters. I mean, they were okay. But they weren't the best apple fritters I've ever made. But they were polite. They said that they were good. But that's okay. Oh, you know what, you guys? How was your mushrooms? Okay, you get to see that in tomorrow's video. Yeah, you get to see that in tomorrow's video. A little disappointed. But I've got 2 things here that I made. Remember, I pickled some chanterelles. I'm going to try them. I've just been letting them pickle. Oops, I need to push these down. Pickled, what do you call these things? Okra. I'm going to try these too because I have never pickled either one of these yet. Now, I used a sweet brine. You're halfway putting a chicken coop kit together. It's easy, but the kit is very cheap. And the wood is very soft, yes, but that's a bonus for me because it makes it easier to screw things in. So I'm going to try these. Oh my God, they smell so good. I don't know if you can see without me spilling. No, here, I'll just pull one out. I'm gonna eat a big one and just see what it tastes like. So this is what they look like after they're pickled. Here's the underside. I'm just gonna eat the whole thing. They're delicious, you guys. If you ever get chanterelle mushrooms and you have too many and you're not gonna cook them up, pickle them. That's tangy. Yeah, it could have done that. Definitely, Diane. It could have been crossed with a cucumber because you know what? They kind of looked like cucumbers. And it was just a weird, funky taste. But I cut them in half and let the chickens pick away at them. They loved them. These are delicious pickled. I'm going to put the sweet brine recipe in my recipe book. And I know a couple of you have asked about me making it into a paper book. I have not ever made kombucha, Corey. And I'm not even really exactly sure. I know that's a fermented like tea or something. But anyhow, I don't even remember what I was saying. Probably wasn't important. Yeah, so I'm going to try this okra. Oh, the recipe book, making it into a paperback. I'm going to do that eventually, but I want to get some more recipes in there to make it worth the money that Amazon is going to charge you. I mean, even if I make it the cheapest that is available, they're still going to charge you a whole bunch. I bet you I won't be able to sell that book for less than like $9.99 or $10. So, and I hate to have people spending that much. All right, so I'm going to try these okra. I'm going to try one. I hope I can get the bottle open. Oh, dang it. I don't know if I can get this open. Let me bang it on something. Hold on. Hold on. That chair is... I can't get them open. Where's a big strong man when you need him? Here, let me... Oh, did I get my dress all wet? I just got this. Hang on. Oh, I can't get them open. This makes me so mad. Come on, I can do this. I can do this. That's the one bad thing about having, maybe, what was that? Hold on a second. Maybe, it is an ebook. Yeah, it's available right now. 72 people are watching, oh my gosh. I can't get it open. Dang. Ah, there it went. Okay. They smell really, really good. Now, I don't like okra, like many of you have said, unless it's fried. So I'm not sure I'm going to like this because okra are known for being slimy. I didn't cook this smaller. See? I got a pickled okra and we're going to see how it tastes. They're crunchy. They're totally crunchy. They're good. All right. I also did these in the sweet brine. Oh my gosh, the flies want to get at it. These are really, really good. How long did it say good to eat? Well, I didn't can. I just put them in the fridge, and if you after you open them, you put them in the fridge. I mean, they'll last for several months because there's so much vinegar in them, and there's some salt too, so that keeps them from going bad. But once you've opened them, and especially, hang on a second. Oh, those were really good. Especially if you didn't can them. You know, they'll last a few months. But those have only been pickling. They say to let the okra pickle for like about a month. It's only been pickling for about 4 days. Get away, flies. Same with the chanterelle mushrooms, and they turned out great. Solare! Am I saying your name? Solare? Solare? How are you doing, lovely lady? It is a good turnout. 79 people. I can't believe it. Yes, Jessie, try it. Now, Solare, are you still living in the van? That cool van of yours? A garden all year round? I don't know. I'm fixing to see though because I have I planted some beets and some turnips and oh, you like my tattoos? Oh, watch the cleavage, girl. Oh, I am so jealous of you being in that van, you know. Sometimes I look at this van and I get melancholy. And, you know, Dave from Ghetto Van Adventures, and I watch his videos too. I had so much fun living and working out of that van. You have no idea. There are days when I wish I was still living in the van just because it's so nice to bring your home with you everywhere you go. And it was so cozy in there. But now my chickens live in it, so. And I've decided I am going to part it out. I'm going to start talking to some local mechanics in the area and let them know what I've got. And so maybe they can help me market, like the engine and maybe the transmission if it's any good. Am I funny? I'm funny looking. Yeah, so I'm going to, and I might even get rid of the tires and the rims and just lower this van down onto the ground. That way I won't even need a coupe. Oh, okay, so Donna, the van, well, there were multiple problems with it from the very beginning. 83 watching. This is so awesome. So initially, it was awful. I'm glad I only paid I think it was $1,500 for it. I can't remember. Uh, Immediately, the whole electrical system had to be redone because some rodents set up shop in there and chewed up all the wiring. Had to get a new battery. So I'm on my second battery. Then the cooling system completely exploded. Literally exploded. I was at a truck stop actually, and I was like freaking out, and I'm crying, and it's smoke coming out of the hood, and I'm just eking my way into a parking spot. And then this one guy with this girl he was traveling with just kind of, calmly motioned me over, said, you know how guys do, kind of like, over here, I'll help you. Help is on the way. And so he looked under the hood, and he says, I know what the problem is. He pointed out there were several, what do you call those things? Tubes, pipes, hoses. There were several hoses, and one of them had this big bulge in it, and another just had a hole in it. And so what he did is he basically MacGyvered the whole thing. There was one hose that was dipping down too far, and it was getting against something that gets really hot in the engine, and that's why it was bulging out. And so he kind of got some zip ties, pulled it up. There was this other big piece of metal, something, I don't know what it was, but it was loose. It would come free of the bolts, and it was just slapping against something else in the engine. So he got zip ties, he hoisted it up, and quit it, making it do that. He had some hoses, so he replaced some hoses, and he wrapped that one that was bulging, because he didn't have one big enough, with duct tape. And do you know, I was able the next morning to get myself to safety without the, God, flies everywhere, without the van overheating. And so we had to, yay! I had to get all those hoses and everything redone. You know what? I'm not going to keep going on about the things wrong with the van. The transmission line burst when I first got down here to Tennessee. It's had brake issues, wheel issues, and now I think the alternator's gone bad. I think that's why the battery kept going dead, because I think it's the alternator. And essentially, I may have only paid $1,500 or so for this van. I put probably between $5,000 and $6,000 in it, and I was just done. You got to get to a point where you just decide to put them to rest. It's sad day. But the truck, I think it either needs a new tensioner pulley. As you look at the truck, you know how the serpentine belt is, and you look over kind of to the left side, and there's a big round thing that goes around and round. Sometimes I can't get the truck started, but when I do get the truck started, it makes a cross between a chirping and a squealing sound. So I think that's probably serpentine belt or tensioner pulley. My van probably wouldn't be worth fixing if I didn't know. Oh, yeah. Well, you know how to do stuff. I don't, I have thought that maybe I could fix things myself. But one of the problems that I have is, I've got a little arthritis in my hands, and I don't know. I live and learn, journeys past, light ahead, because the serpentine belt went out on the van. So, yeah, that's exactly it. Anyhow, I don't want to talk about my vehicles because it depresses me. But yeah, so I think I've either got to get a tensioner pulley or the actual serpentine belt, or both fixed, because on a really moist day it slips and it won't catch, and it won't, yeah. See back there? Oh, Lord have mercy. Let's just hope she's not getting anything bad. It slips, and eventually it ends up starting, and it runs perfectly fine. So, hi there. That's okay if you're late. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can. Yep. And now it has chicken issues. It does have chicken issues. But surprisingly enough, they're out here right now. um, they love going in. Hi, I know. I can't see that. I got to INX. Oops. Oh, I just found out how to ban people by accidentally clicking on a message. But none of you are getting banned. Yeah, I know what you meant, Solar Ray. Is that it? The chickens love going into the van. They'll come out here into the yard every once in a while, but then they'll just go back in and they'll come in and out and whatnot. Yes, definitely lots of hand sanitizer. And I'm starting to get the sun beating down on me, so I may end up moving here in a little bit. But anyhow, yeah. I mean, I look at the ramp and the thing that's covering it. I don't like the way it looks. I mean, the chickens, they don't. Hi, Nancy from Kentucky. David, just start planning for it. I had started planning before I got the van. 5 or 6 years before that, I started planning. My initial thing was tiny house, tiny homestead sort of thing. I started watching Bobblehead, but I knew that I couldn't afford to get the land, and I couldn't afford to get the tiny house, so I got the van instead. And I started living and working out on my van. It was the best decision I've ever made. I mean, it was just such freedom. You guys got no idea. And then eventually, little by little, well, I just came out here and I got my property and I love it. I can see you. I can just be prepping. Just be prepping. I love that. Oh, yep. Okay. I want to scroll through. Eggs to special van. Can you guys imagine how absolutely ballistic I'm going to go when I see the first egg? I'm going to go crazy. I don't know, Donna B. I have no idea either. You know what I want to do? I'm going to move. The sun is starting to beat down on the van, so pretty soon those chickens are going to go inside. So I'm going to stand up for just a second. I'm going to move myself a little bit further over this way. And this dress is kind of low cut. Check this out, you guys. I got this dress yesterday from a friend for my birthday. And I got to have my boots on. Can you see my boots? Because I cannot be outside without my legs covered anymore. I don't care how hot it gets outside. I absolutely have to have something on my legs. I've been getting bit so bad. But yeah, this dress is, oh, I love it. I love it. I didn't think it was going to fit, and I didn't think I was going to like it, but it fits, and it looks okay. All right, excuse me as I turn my back to you. I'm going to get reset up here in the shade. Let me get my... I'm going to go put these up on the porch. I'll be right back. Hey, Jay. No, you cannot eat these. Nope. Come on. All right. I'm coming. Let me put this over here. But it's a little bit lower cut than I'm used to. There we go. Me okay? All right. Hi, Pam. Hi, Pam Davis. So I think what I'm going to do if I ever go out in public wearing this dress, I think I'm going to just get like a little, I've got some gray camisoles that I can wear. Just come across the top so the girls aren't hanging out, if you know what I mean. Inix, you're watching from Miami. What's the weather like out there in Miami? Thank you, Washington Prepper. Thank you. Does this need to be closer? Can you guys hear me okay? Perfect, okay. Yeah, very hot. I bet it is. It's been very hot here too. Yep, see, it's hot. The sun is beating down right now, so the girls have already gone inside. Okay, good. Right on. Yep. So, about these chickens, I know I went to all that trouble. No, no, Teresa, I will never get rid of these ants because they are literally everywhere. They just keep moving. I've got a huge colony over there. That's on my neighbor's property. The ants are absolutely everywhere. They are just everywhere. And I could get rid of one colony, gas and burn. Well, it's kind of hard because there's so many trees out here. The main colony that's over there is so big, and the area is just covered with trees. So I've done everything that they weren't great in hiding the colony. Yeah, yeah, just the little things that you stuff down in there. That would be good. 102 are watching. I'm so happy. Anyhow, so, no, I'll never get rid of those ants. It's just part of life out here. If I can just keep them away from the tiny house. And you know one thing they're doing? They have started a trail across my drive, and they are disturbing the rocks. The passifloras? How are the passifloras, Anne? All right, this is going to show my ignorance. I don't even know what those are. Oh, Mr. Lucas is out there doing something. He was out there shooting his gun this morning. I did get my mothballs, Teresa, and... Oh, stop. See, the dogs are out. She's going to go crazy. She has dog envy. Grow some corn next year. I bought some seeds here for a great price. He's a prepper farmer. This is... Okay, I'll check it out later. So next year's going to be different, though. I'm not going to be gardening down by the street. Hi, Ruth! You made it! Hooray! Who's out there? I got to put on my glasses I got to take off my glasses to see you. Oh, he's got grandkids over there. Right on. Oh, the passion vines. I've not transplanted them yet. I'm kind of waiting. I'm waiting. Oh, Judy, please. See, I feel so bad for her. She sees another dog or another person. She just gets out there. Pat, you made it! Yay! Anyhow, so I'm not gonna worry about the ants. I mean, if they get in my garden beds. What I am gonna do though is mostly next year I'm going to grow in containers like buckets. You know, and drill the holes in the side. I've had the best success with those. It's going to be less likely that the ants will get into the buckets. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I know 101 watching. That is so exciting. So I am going to dismantle all that down by the street. And you know what I want to do? Oops, get away. Get away. I want to plant some fruit-bearing trees down there by the street someday. But baby steps right now. So about these chickens, eventually I want to have them not even have to worry about a ramp. Of course, eventually I'd like them to free range during the day. But I want to enclose this whole area around here just for the chickens. Oh, thanks, Donna. Just to give them plenty of freedom so that they can get in and out of the van when they want to. I won't have to worry about a ramp. Right now, the ramp is necessary because they're so small and they fly. They still fly really, really well. And I just wanted them to safely go from the van to their little chicken yard without me having to worry. So, but eventually that'll change. Anyhow, why did you leave nursing? Well, gosh. I've decided I'll never go back to working as a nurse. When I first started nursing back in '93 as a registered nurse, I loved it. I loved it. It was my passion. I was able to work with all kinds of different patients, even the ones that the other nurses didn't want to take care of because they were labeled difficult. Yes, nurses do label you. And I could get through to almost anybody. And as the years went by, especially about the last 5 years of my career, I found myself consistently burnt out. And the last thing anybody wants is a nurse taking care of them who's burnt out. And I would go through periods where I'd get burnout, and then that would go away. I'd rediscover my passion, but it didn't happen. Again, for about 5 years, I was consistently unhappy. It was hard. It was, my body was having hard time, working with the patients. And I started losing my, not patience as in sick people, my patience. I stopped losing my ability to be calm and understanding and empathetic. And that's the last thing you want a nurse to be, who's taking care of you. You want a nurse who is right on top of everything, who has, a zest for her career and wants to be doing what she was doing. So honestly, I know that doesn't shed a very good light on me, but it's the honest to God truth that I just lost my passion for it. So anyhow, I went on and on. Okay, what have you put on top of the, oh, hold on a second, let me find you back. Okay, and what have you put on top, go away, thingy. Oh, hold on. On top of that tin over the van doors to keep it from blowing off, rocks, rope. Well, actually, I'm not even using the tarp anymore. No, I just put the little tin things up, and that works just fine. And they stay down, so yeah, nursing is a hard job, and it's a thankless job. It really is. And really, if you become a nurse, you shouldn't be expecting to be thanked. You become a nurse to take care of sick people. And if you think about the way that I know how I feel when I'm sick, I'm not wanting to thank anyone. I just want to feel better. So, you gotta be a special kind of person to want to become a nurse. And I was that person a long time ago. I'm not that person anymore. Just can't do it anymore. So, yeah. I know, Kay. I didn't think I was going to be able to figure it out, but it's easy. It just comes up like here, and then if it disappears from the screen. Now I'm not seeing every single chat message. Yes, Momo, love the patients. You have to love the patients. It doesn't matter what kind of patient it is, or how sick they are, or how easy they are to take care of. You've got to love them all. And I do miss taking care of patients, but I got to the point where, and everybody, I think, with a job like that, or even my dad, he's a retired aerospace engineer, you get to the point where you reach a level of incompetency. Now, that doesn't sound really bad. It should be level of competency, but it's a level of incompetency where so much has changed and new things are coming at you, like with aerospace and whatnot. You get to a point where, well, you either learn more and do more and whatnot, or you just you flounder. And I am very good at learning things, but I just lost the passion. I just couldn't do it anymore. So, and I kind of, part of that disappoints me in myself, but I got to know my limits, and I'm happy. I'm happy with my life now. I really am. Oh, do you? Oh, that's wonderful, Rigby. Oh, really, GM Flower? I did home care. The last, I don't know, I want to say 15 years of my career, I did home care. I just drove to people's, and I worked in the worst neighborhoods in the Dayton, Ohio area. And, man, that was, that was a challenge. Yeah, I understand, Momo. I understand it. There's so many good nurses, new nurses, but when we'll blow tin and piece. Oh, well, I have some industrial strength magnets that I'm using to attach them to the roof as well. So, I may end up using something else, but I don't know. Just doing one each day. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing each day. Whatever I want. And the good thing is I'm still on with DoorDash, so anytime I need, I have a need, I can go out and make deliveries. This whole thing that's going on in the world right now has been very good for DoorDash. I have no problems getting on the schedule, and people tip good typically right now. I tried to send a birthday sticker and could not do it. I don't know how to do the stickers. I have no idea. Oh, there's little kitties playing across the street, playing with Grandpa. They're playing ball. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Well, only very rarely did I get to go to the affluent neighborhoods. I was always, and I didn't even live in the area that I worked. Um, I just, that's where all the business was, in the poorest, most crime-ridden areas of Dayton, Ohio. So, do you stay in an area to do? Yes, yes, I do. Well, in the actual city that I live in, they don't have DoorDash available. There's just not enough restaurants and whatnot. So I drive. If I'm going to DoorDash, I have to. It's about 40-minute drive to Jackson, and so that's where I dash in that area. But I haven't had to do it all that much lately. Thank goodness. I've been minding my 115. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my birthday was on the 26th of August. Yep. Bernadine, Mr. Lucas' wife, is doing great. She's bearing a little bit of weight on her leg, and Mr. Lucas is so happy that she's home now. She finally got to come home. Yep. Yeah, I think that you're right, Donna. I do think that you're right. And they're able to stay confined to either the van or the little chicken run because of that little goofy looking ramp that I made. When they get bigger and I have confidence that they're not going to fly away, I'm going to have to clip their wings. And I do not know how to do that. So I have an old neighbor, Shane and Denise. Oh, I think Denise is going to be going in to have her baby today. Anyhow, hi Valerie. The average tip for DoorDash? Oh gosh, I don't know. I haven't even really thought about it. Some people don't tip at all. No, I'm not near Dickerson, Tennessee. I don't even know where Dickerson, Tennessee is. I have no idea. Um, I would get anywhere between $2 and I think one time it was a catering order. Actually, I think I got about a $20 tip, and that was on top of, I think the base pay for that was like $15. So yeah, some people don't tip at all. That's okay. I still deliver to them because sometimes people just don't have a lot of money and they can only afford to get, you know, to pay DoorDash for it, and that's okay. My rule of thumb is I quit taking orders under $5 because it was just, running around for 5. Sometimes you'd have to wait for a really, really long time. So it would have to be $5 or more. If it was $3.99, I wouldn't take it, because that means a person isn't tipping. Every once in a while, though, I'll take a $3 order. But you know what? Some of those $3 orders, they're the ones that'll give you a $10 tip. So I don't know. You never know. You just got to do what's comfortable, and if you decline too many orders, then DoorDash, you know. Hi, Anne. Love your simplicity. God bless you. God bless you too, Clotilda. Momo, why is that shocking? Valerie, right now. Oh, you mean the wild animals, Valerie? I don't. So far, I haven't had any. I've had some rabbits down by the street come in, but they really haven't eaten the stuff over there. The problem that I have had is with pests like squash bugs and whatnot, and ants. But as far as like, I haven't had any deer come in to eat my stuff. I haven't seen any coyotes. When I first got here and I was still living in the van, a fox came right up next to the van. I haven't seen any fox lately. What do you actually do on DoorDash? DoorDash is just a delivery service where people call in and order food from a local restaurant. And me, as a dasher, I would get these orders. DoorDash would send me the orders, so I would drive to the restaurant, pick up their food, go take it to the individual, and then they would get to eat. But sometimes I got to deliver like flowers and fruit baskets and stuff like that. So I've done that too. Haha. All right, I think I'm missing some stuff in the chat. Room 2, the time I wrap it. Wrap it in chicken wire. Yeah, chicken wire. I've had chicken wire, Hannah, but it's harder for me to work with. And it hurts me, it sticks me, pokes me sometimes. So this plastic stuff is great. It's about the same size, a little bit bigger hole. If they were little tiny baby chicks, I would have to use the chicken wire, but this stuff is working great, except for the cheap stuff that, how do I, I'm learning. Yes, right, exactly, Momo. Um, Let's see, I hear you. I was a waitress for 30 years and had to retire because of my feet. Oh, yes. Yeah, and you know what? This whole arthritis thing, it just doesn't affect my knee. And it's just on the right side. Right, my big toe, all my other toes can like go like this. My big toe, I cannot bend it. It just barely even moves. And so all across the top of my foot, it hurts sometimes. But you know what? It's part of growing up and getting old. And I could think of a lot worse things to be happening to me. Anyhow, okay. So, okay, Pat. See you Patricia. See you in a little bit. Hello, le Grand Noir Rose. I don't even know if I said that right. I don't know how to do French. Let's see. I do love DoorDash. Well, I never ordered from it, but I did. I do love. I do love making deliveries from. Hi from Trinidad. Okay, let's see if I can pronounce this. Denisi Caru. Denisi Caru. I don't know. Whoops. I got to make sure I don't click on messages too hard because then that little moderation screen comes up. sorry. I clicked something wrong. How much land do you have? 2.5 acres. And it's plenty. There's so much of it that's not developed yet, but it will be. What did I push that I shouldn't have? I don't know. Hello for Paul. Dorota. I'm Polish. I'm literally Polish. Yep. Back like a pro. I did it. I did it all by myself. I panicked there. If you could have seen, was the camera showing my face, how I was like freaking out a little bit there? Good lemonade. What did I miss? Can't wait for you. Okay, Teresa, can't wait for your next live. Gotta run, talk to. Okay, thank you so much for coming, Teresa. Is it Allison? Allison Priest? I'm buying it. I'm making payments on it, but I'm buying it. So it's going to be mine once it's paid off. No frozen. Hi, you're still on. I am. Everett, hello. I did, Mary. Wait a second. Is Plain Vanilla Grandma here? What? I didn't even see her come in. Hello. I'm just trying to back through. Do you have suggestions for over-the-counter or home remedies for arthritis pain? There you are. I'm going to let you other people suggest it. I mean, there's lots of over-the-counter stuff. All that I take is the generic Aleve, and that's all that I'm taking right now. Somebody sent me some cream, some topical cream, and it doesn't really work for me. So right now, you know what? I'm at the point where it's not that bad. There's some days where it's just not good at all, especially like when it starts raining and whatnot. I'm gonna have to move again. The sun is just beating down on me. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Hang on. Do I need my little table? I think so. Let's put it over here. Okay. You've got a good view of the tiny house. You might even be able to see the chickens a little bit. Let's see if I can put this. I don't know if they'll come out or not. They're in there taking a little nappy poo. Diclofenac, yes. Mari, I have tried that, and it does not work for me. Look at that tiny house. I just love it so much. I don't know, the topical stuff, maybe I just don't have the right attitude towards it, because sometimes, you have to believe that it'll work. Even, if you don't believe morphine's going to work for you, then it's not going to work for you. The Le Grand Noir, pronounce it for me. I wish you could speak for me. It's a pink frog rose flower. I don't know. See, I love my tiny house too, Randy. I love the color too. It kind of reminds me of a cabin in the woods. What's the Judy girl doing? Oh, she's running around. She's getting her exercise. Oh, God, there's bugs out there. What is this one on me? Thank God it's not a tick. The good thing is I haven't picked any ticks off me. Turmeric, yeah. Yes, I use a lot of that in my cooking. Turmeric. But I'm looking into more natural remedies for things. Talk to you later, Art. I'm so glad you were here. Ah, thank you so much. And you know what? How long has this been going? Oh, I tell you what, we're going to let this go for 1 hour. Okay? So we've got like 8 minutes left. Hey, Pat! People start hitting that like button. You've had over 100. Oops. Well, I've got 72 thumbs up that I can see from my end. Once the video posts, they can go back and like it once it posts. So right now I've got 77 likes, thumbs up for this. And that's just during the live stream. Once it posts publicly, I think people will actually be able to go back and thumbs up the video. Yep. That's okay. I'm just happy. I'm just happy people showed up. I cannot believe as many people showed up. So anyhow, let's see. I'm working on adding some more recipes to the recipe book, but there's a little bit of drama with that. Remember how I had the issue with Linux, and I was dual booting Windows and Linux? Well, my Linux install got all messed up. So what I ended up doing is just getting my thumb drive that you keep the Linux on, and I ended up completely deleting Windows, which is fine, because once I have a working copy of Linux, I don't use Windows. So, you too, Corey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Margaret. So I have a great working copy of Linux right now, so I just need to download my manuscript and bring it back up in the Linux thing and start adding the recipes to that. So the recipe book is only $2.99 right now. The link is down in the whatever description box. So once I start adding more recipes, the price is going to go up. So if you can get it now while it's super cheap, if you've got the ebook, you will be able to go back and download the book again and get all the updates for free until the end of time. And that's one thing that you can't do with a paperback book. If I do the paperback book now, it'll only have a finite number of, I love it too, Sandra, recipes in it. So I'm going to add a few more recipes, and I haven't like officially announced it being launched, but I mean, it's available to buy. You can buy it now, but there's not as many recipes in it as I want. Anyhow, enough about the recipe book. Doesn't it, Diana? I have a super chat? Where? How did that happen without me seeing it? Who's it from? How do I figure it out? Oh my gosh. Hold on, I can't scroll back that far. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Moe's Place. Thank you. I've never had a super chat before. It shows up right here. Hey, you got a sticker. You figured it out. Oh, that is so cool. I didn't even know. Is it pretty there, Patricia? Thank you so much, Mo. Oh, that is great. You're so sweet, Ann. Love what you're doing with your life. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Ooh, there's a little skink over there. It's coming to see me. I better put my glasses on. I think it's a skink. Yes, it's one of those blue ones. I wish I could turn it on. Too late. Like Papa Pepper had on his land. $sign under the comment. Okay, I wasn't watching. So I think what I'll do is I'll just try and watch the chat more. I need to figure out if there's a way just for me to keep the chat up all the time and have it never go away. I think, do you make any vegan? Yes, I make vegan recipes. I'm not a vegan or vegan, however you say it. Hello from Lancaster, California, or Lancaster, Pennsylvania, or somewhere else. Okay, thank you, Emily. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, they're back there. Yep, they've got out. Do you guys want me to turn around? I'm going to close this in about 3 minutes here. Do you want me to turn it around so you can see the chickens? And about the chat, for me to keep seeing it, you guys just got to keep commenting and it'll stay on. Once somebody doesn't make a comment for a few seconds, it goes away. So do you want to see the chickens? Bye, Steve! Dill, I have not got the... Oh, Diane! That's how it looks! Love your channel. Oh my gosh, I'm such a spaz. Thank you so much. Hi, Wendy. What are your plans on the cabin for winter? Oh, I've got to get the inside done, and I've got to get the wood stove installed. So that's my plans. Okay, I'm going to turn this around so that I can show you guys the chickens. Alrighty, let me just take you over. They're still out. They'll come out if I call them. Well, there's one girl out. Hey, chickens! Come on, girls. Hello, baby chickens. Where are they? They can't be bothered to come outside. There you guys are. Oh, you're... Hey, chick. It's pixelating because I moved to a different area. So I'm going to move back over here and turn it back around. Hopefully I won't disconnect it. There I am. Bye, Ollie. Okay, I tell you what. I think that it's... I can't believe I got super chats. Oh my goodness. It's the best number. Yeah, I was breaking up because I was walking, and it's like if I walk in the wrong part of where my trees are, I can't get... I didn't get them yet, Wendy. Nope, I didn't get them yet. I may consider doing that today, but I don't know. I don't want to get my dress dirty. Today may just be a sit around, do whatever. I've got 4 seconds. 3 seconds left, you guys. Thank you so much, Navy Ground Traveler. I wish you could have stayed longer. So, this homestead would do it if I could. You can do it, Bernadette. Okay, everybody, I have to run. Thank you so much for showing up. You've given me confidence. I'm going to do this again, you guys. I'm totally going to do it again. So, just word of reminder, if there's anybody... Oh, Diana! Hocking Hills of Ohio! Thank you so much. Okay, if you want a wrench, once this video publishes, leave me a comment down below. Say, I want a wrench. If you don't want a wrench and I've given you one, leave me a comment once this video publishes and let me know and I'll take it away. So anyhow, I gotta go, you guys. I don't even know how to stop this. I think I pressed the X. Is that what I do? I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, another one! Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm leaving. Love you guys. See you. Thank you, Journeys Past, Lights Ahead. Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys have a great weekend. Love you guys. Blessings to you too.